Hey guys, this is VSG Bobby.
And Losing Weight Kate.
And we are coming at you with a little Q&A video that Kate put together.
I guess so.
With questions that she put a little thing on Facebook asking people to ask us questions
Yes.
for while we're together
Wait,
here.
can we just pause for a minute?
Sure can.
Because, look, I'm totally in Bobby's, I'm just here. This is crazy.
It's like I transported her into
transported
my
me.
video.
Hi, I'm here. So anyway, I was a little trippy, seeing the map back there. Yes, I'm here. So
in my bedroom.
Mm-hmm. More about that later.
All right. So let's get to the questions, I guess. Yeah,
all right.
Yeah. So this is just a Q&A video.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So go ahead.
All right. I've never done this before. So do we actually say who it's from?
Why not?
Okay. So Christine Robinson says, "Are you hurting after so much walking yesterday? And how does it compare to pre-op?" Well, I am. My hips don't lie. I am really sore today, but it was pretty awesome walking around New York yesterday, because pre-op I would not have done near any of that. I was in New York about 4 or 5 years ago, and I had to walk like a block and then take a picture, pretend to take a picture so that I could take a rest. And this time there was none of that, and it was great. So that was a huge NSV for me yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah. So you got a lot of steps in.
Yeah.
Super jealous.
Yeah.
Which is awesome, but yeah, even me, I'm a little sore just from going to the city for the night. So
Yeah.
I can only imagine the whole day walking around everywhere.
It was really cool, but yeah, I'm really
But it is
sore
a totally
today.
different experience.
Yeah.
Uh,
I walked across the Brooklyn Bridge. That was cool.
Fucking awesome.
I'll do more of a video about that later.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
but totally different pre versus post op.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Not really complaining about it.
Not
All right.
at all.
Watch Potty. Excuse me. Potty. Watch Patty.
We
Poor
love
Patty.
you.
Watch Patty melt. The nicest woman I've probably ever spoken to in this community.
She's fantastic.
I can't wait to meet you.
I can't wait to meet you either.
So,
Love you.
she asked when, why, and how did you guys make your strong friendship?
Aww.
And that's, we do have a very strong friendship, and we were just talking about this actually when we had a little dinner with my parents. And my mom was asking, how did you guys just click so quick and, get to become such good friends?
Yeah.
And we honestly, obviously we both were on YouTube making videos and doing stuff, pre-op. And I think that's pretty much where we found each other and said, hey,
so.
let's hook up and let's watch each other's journeys.
Yeah, and we were so close to each other's surgery date.
Right.
I was looking for people who were around that same...
So I was December 18th.
December 23rd.
So we were both kind of like, hey, we're getting surgery around the same time. Let's be VSG surgery brothers and sisters.
Mm-hmm.
So
and then we just kept finding things that we had in common. And
yeah. And of course it was love at first sight.
It was.
So that's how it happened. And then it just kind of raveled into a bigger thing where, we were talking regularly and FaceTiming more and more when we had little meetups. And then Katie surprised me at the Hampton trip, and that was awesome. So
yeah,
it's just gotten exponentially better.
Yeah. Oh, so cute. Okay, I'm having a hard time saying. I'm so tired. Okay, waiting for me, VSG. What is your most favorite thing about NYC? Mine is that, I went there 4 different times and still didn't see everything. Yes, New York City is crazy. I don't think that if you even lived there, you would see anything, everything. I'm in awe of the huge buildings and the amount of traffic, and I love Times Square.
So what is your most favorite thing about New York City?
I loved that I could walk around at any time, at any hour, and there's still things going on. Yeah. We were there at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yep.
And it was 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah, busy.
And I loved that. I also loved, my cousin lives in Brooklyn, and I loved walking down the street and seeing just an eclectic group of people. There's no New York image because everybody is New York, basically. I don't know. That's kind of what I liked. What about you? What do you like about NYC?
What do I like about New York City? Well, I found that I really liked the show that we went to. It was really cool, which you'll see more about that, I'm sure, in our videos. But I just like that the culture, the whole culture of New York City, and that it's, faster paced, because I'm very impatient. So that's what I like about it.
A little bit. Just
Whoops.
a little bit.
Yeah. I feel bad. Oh,
It's
well.
all good. Okay.
Oh, Sarah. Wait, is that?
Wait.
Oh, I'll read.
Natural?
Sarah.
Oh, okay.
Harry
sorry.
Draco girl, Sarah Minard. If you could come to Australia, where would you go, and what would you like to see? Also, what would you leave me to remember? What would you leave me to remember you by?
Oh.
For there would absolutely be an encounter, probably an inappropriate one.
That was really bad.
I don't do them very well. All right, so
I can say good day, mate. That's all.
yeah.
Okay.
On the Bobby.
So.
If you can come to Australia,
my swimming cozy.
Yeah.
I need my swimming cozy.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I would want to go to the Great Barrier Reef and do some scuba diving there.
Cool. Australia, I don't know much about. I'd like to go to that big. I'd like to go to Sydney. I don't know much about Australia.
I'd also like to go see if there's really Tasmanian devils.
Ooh, yeah, that'd be cool.
And then maybe we could act it out like.
Isn't there still bush people there in Australia?
Aborigines?
Yeah.
Yes.
Aboriginals. Right?
Yes.
Yeah, I want to see those people.
Wait, didn't we just totally fuck up?
I don't know.
The Maori people. No, that's New Zealand. Sarah, you're going to have to school us.
Yeah, tell us about the different cultures of Australia.
Yeah. And then also, what would we leave you to remember you by? Herpes.
Some form of sexually transmitted diseases, that's for sure. Hashtag Hampton Drip.
Hashtag Hampton Drip.
Okay. Who's next? I don't know what that means. Natural weight loss.
I don't know. Watch Patty Melt says natural weight loss surgery ? And Patty, I'm sorry, I don't know what you mean, but where are you eating in the Big Apple? So we can answer that one. Yeah. You want to talk about?
All right. So we went to the city. We got there around 6:30, 7 o'clock. We were very hungry, so before the show we went. We just stopped at this Hunan Chinese place and got some really Szechuan. Is that right? Szechuan. Is that racist?
No, it's a type of food.
Okay,
but I can never say it.
I feel like the way we said it was racist.
I can never say it. Szechuan.
To our Asian population, we're not making fun of you. What is okay? So we got some spicy basil chicken
and garlic prawns.
And it was really good. It was a nice treat before the show. And then after the show,
we went to
Bubblegum Shrimp.
Bubblegum Shrimp.
And we got some really, really spicy and really good
There's
Cajun
shrimp kebabs and shrimp.
And coconut shrimp.
And chocolate shrimp.
Sounds terrible.
That's awful.
But yeah, we really enjoyed ourselves.
Shrimp was out of control.
It was the bomb.
It was great. And we sat right on this window, at this window table where we could see out to Times Square. So that was really great.
It was a really good experience. My favorite movie is Forrest Gump. If you haven't known, you know now.
Yeah.
So it was
Life
cool
is
to see
like
that.
a box of chocolates.
You never know which one you're gonna get.
Oh, that was good.
Thanks.
All
right, you read next.
Okay. Okay.
That's not one. Okay.
Do you? Oh, a VSG Fat Bottom Girl. Hey, girl. Hey.
What's up?
Do you guys share food at restaurants? Kinda. Sometimes we don't. Sometimes we do. I know.
Yeah, kind of. A little bit.
Depends on it. Like, if we want to share, then we do, and if we want our own. Like, when we did the Chinese place, you ate most of the chicken, and I ate most of the prawns, but we shared it.
Yeah, we just kind of tried each other's.
Yeah.
But then when we went to Bubblegum, we just shared that.
Yeah. So just
shrimp
kind of
appetizer. It was
whatever.
Good.
Yeah.
I don't know. When are you going to get together with the rest of fellow New Yorkers, even us upstate peeps? Lol. Upstate New York, it's a tough one. It's far, it is a difficult trip. But if anything were to come of it, we could totally do an upstate New York thing. But it's so, I don't know, it's so far away.
I guess you guys could do a meet and greet like we do.
Yeah, we could do like a
Northwest
tri-state
one.
area
Mhm.
meet and
We
greet.
should do that. Get on that.
I could try to arrange something like that.
Yeah,
But the East Coast meet and greet would be the best bet for upstate New Yorkers.
that's true.
Although I won't be there anymore.
That's true too. Yay.
Alright, what's next?
Okay. Lynette Edsall says, tell us where you walked yesterday that got you so many miles. So basically I walked from middle of Brooklyn down to the like waterfront pier of Brooklyn and then over the Brooklyn Bridge. And then we went out that night, and so then I got more steps.
We walked around Midtown Manhattan.
Midtown Manhattan.
Yeah.
I'm getting the lingo down. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. So that's... Oh, and also we were trying to get more steps in before we got on the train home.
That's true, because I looked at my Fitbit and I was so close to 13 miles, and I was like, I am going to do this. And
so we walked like crazy people
I was so
all over.
tired. Like, I just turned into a pumpkin.
It was like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, and I was like, I've got to do this. And so Bobby was literally like, come on. I'm like, okay.
We're just like... those weird mall walkers. No offense.
We were
in
totally
Penn
mall walkers in Penn Station.
Yeah. Trying to get those last steps in. And we did.
Yeah, we did. I got 13 miles and 30,000 steps in.
Insanity.
That's crazy. Crazy.
How do I find an awesome group of weight loss surgery friends, or can I just join yours? You can absolutely join ours.
Come on
This
over.
is a non-exclusive friendship. We are friend tasting galore.
Mm-hmm. I like to... Did you just friend taste the air?
Yep. She's that potent.
I like to say that I'm the Sandals Resort, because we're all-inclusive.
Oh, yeah, all-inclusive.
Sandals Resort?
We're non-exclusive. All-inclusive.
Non-exclusive. Yeah, come on over.
And just put yourself out there. If you... I can't tell. If you make videos, good. If you don't, start. That's how you make more weight loss surgery connections.
Yeah.
And put yourself out there on Facebook, too, you know?
Yeah. I agree with you.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And private message people that you connect with, you feel like you connect with.
Just do it.
Yep.
Be brave. Chris Waffle. What's it like to be so gosh darn adorable?
I know that's meant towards me, so
I
I'll
think
answer.
so.
No. Well, you answer first.
I don't know.
What is it like to be so adorable?
I don't know. It's just fun to be me.
It's true. It's gotta be true.
How does it feel to be so gosh darn adorable, Bobby?
You know, it doesn't hurt.
It doesn't hurt.
That's all I gotta say about that. Do you ever wonder if your students' patients are watching your YouTube videos? Because I do. So,
oh yeah, this is from Jamie.
Yeah, so this is from Jamie Jones.
Hey Jamie, happy summer! Yay! No, I try not to think about it.
Just ignore it, and it doesn't
I just
happen.
ignore it. If it doesn't exist, it doesn't happen. Yeah. I'm hoping that through I don't know. I'm hoping that they don't watch it, but if they do, it's not a big deal. So.
Yeah, ditto. I'm hoping that none of my clients can find me.
Yeah.
But they totally probably could. But if they do, there's nothing on there that I really wouldn't mind them knowing anyway.
Yeah.
So, it's alright.
Yeah. If Bobby was straight, would you guys be totally doing it?
You're funny, Kirk.
Very, very funny.
Now, I responded to this and I said, you're very funny, Kirk, but I won't be switching to your side, unfortunately. So, that's that.
Yeah. And how do you know we're not totally doing it?
We're in my bedroom right now.
Just saying.
No, you guys don't know. Well, I don't want to.
It's fine.
Have you talked about it?
Not yet.
No?
It's cool. No, I mentioned it.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
I'm going to put it out there. We've been talking a lot about, because Lauren, you guys know Lauren was supposed to be down here, but she wasn't able to come. But we FaceTimed her earlier today, and we were kind of talking, holy shit, the trio, not that we're a trio, but, you know, we're cool.
Yeah.
We're pretty close. We are all seeing someone right now. So,
We're all seeing Bobby.
Yeah. No.
Just kidding. But we all
Katie's
decided
got
to
a man over in...
No, I don't know.
Listen, she's seeing someone, and, you know, Lauren's got a man, and I've got myself a pretty lady, so...
Yeah.
None of this is like, you know, set in stone stuff.
No.
This is like not like
we're dating.
Just very, very casual.
Casual.
But it's cool that we're all kind of going there.
I know. It just happened.
Moving towards that, because that's a huge NSV.
It's big.
For us all.
It's a big deal.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Okay. No. Okay. Christina VSG says, how excited are you two for OH?
Words cannot describe how excited I am. I really have been like really in the back of my head saying, I really need to go, and it was never going to happen. And I just think, actually, do you know like what really pushed me to actually do it?
Me?
Yes, but like I had a good conversation with Chris Gooch, and he was like, just do it. And I'm like, I can't, and then I'm just like, fuck it, why can't I?
YOLO, baby.
So I just definitely played a YOLO, and not as YOLO as you, but I planned a YOLO.
Queen.
Yeah, you are. I planned a YOLO, and I can't fucking wait, because I've never been to the West Coast, and it's going to be something very big for me, so
yes.
I'm very excited.
I'm excited, too. I'm really excited. Yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah.
We have our costume. Well, kind of. We have our idea.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Can we convince Bobby to move west after he comes to OH to be closer to us Pacific Northwest peeps? And you know what?
The answer is yes.
The answer is yes. You totally can probably convince me. There's nothing holding me back here. I mean, except for like some family and friends. But I've always thought about moving out west. I love the West.
Yes, please. You don't even...
From what I know about it, I feel like I would love the West. Anyway.
I think you would.
I think it would be very easy to
You'd have to learn to be a little bit more laid back.
Yeah.
But that would be good
Katie's
for you.
learning a lot about my other side that you guys don't see in the videos, that I'm very neurotic and very controlling.
It's not that bad. You make it sound like you're very neurotic. You're not.
All right. Well, this is
a
counseling session. Anyway. All right, you're next.
Me?
Tina
Tomlin says, why do fools fall in love? And I say, I don't know, maybe it's the song.
Why do fools fall in love?
Yeah.
Good question, Tina. Wish we knew.
Why do fools fall in love?
Okay. If you had a friend,
Sandra Hess.
Oh, Sandra Hess. Mm-hmm. If you had a friend, not even a very good friend, but someone that you think might benefit from weight loss surgery, knowing what you've gained from this experience, would you ask them if they have considered weight loss surgery? I asked because I was considering it when a casual acquaintance brought it up to me, and it was exactly what I needed to hear. The timing was perfect. We actually had a little conversation about this because, we both know of someone in our lives, either very close or not close at all, that we wanted to have the conversation about weight loss surgery, to talk to them, like, if it was an option for them, if they've ever considered it. And we talked about how uncomfortable that conversation can be. But for me, it's not something I would ask someone, especially if it wasn't a close person that I could, be honest with very easily and not be afraid of them being offended. So for me, it was a person that I don't know very well, and it could be easily offensive.
I think that I would trust my gut on this. Like if I was compelled to talk to somebody about it, but I would make sure that they would be approachable to it. But also, I also tell people that I am open to talking about it if they have. Usually, people approach me who have a friend who is interested in it, and so then I give them my contacts and I say, please talk to me, whatever. And so usually there's some sort of a catalyst that brings them to me. Like a friend of a friend is looking into it or wants to talk to somebody about it, and I say, please call me, talk to me. Yeah.
If I was ever approached, they asked me about it, I'd be like a full proponent and say, do it, but I wouldn't go to someone and recommend it.
Yeah.
All right.
It's personal. When are you all coming to visit? Oh, this is from Shauna Elliott. To visit less of Sarah VSG so some of us other Canadians can meet you. I only live about an hour away. Oh, it'd be fun to go to Canada, eh?
It would be fun to go to Canada, eh? Maple leaves.
Maple syrup.
Maple syrup.
Syrup.
Falls.
Niagara Falls.
I would like to go to Canada, so maybe we can talk about that in the near future.
Yeah.
Doing a trip to Canada and...
Canada or bust.
Yeah, and doing something like that.
I like it.
Why not?
We should make that happen. It could be a world tour.
Yeah. World tour. This one says world tour.
Tour.
Actually, it's one word and it says tour.
Tour?
OU makes an
It's not
O.
like touring paper.
That's not a word either.
You didn't tore up
Teacher.
some paper.
Teacher. All right, let's keep this going. This video's getting so long.
Okay, it is. It's like 20 minutes. Maybe we should do part 1 and part 2, like split it up in between. Okay. Roundman disappears. Who rocks to sleep better? East Coast or West Coast? West Coast. I'm just kidding. I think we rock it the same.
You're so diplomatic.
What? Are you going to say East Coast rocks it better?
No. I think
Are we going to come to brawls right now?
I think everyone rocks it in their own way.
Word.
All right?
Make it your own.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Make it your own bitch.
Yeah. What does Sarah say?
Don't just rock it, make it your bitch.
That's right. That's universal. Yeah. Do that.
Absolutely.
I'm so tired.
Man. Okay.
Okay.
How are you all able to travel so much? Jealous. That's from Rockstar VSG.
I have sex with pilots.
You were so quick with that, which makes me a little nervous. I don't have sex with pilots. Traveling, I mean, I save up a little bit. And we just arranged, like, relatively, like, ways to cut costs.
Yeah.
You know, that's how we do it.
I'm a travel whore, so I will stay on a friend's sofa.
That's
I will stay in a wherever. Also, I have a travel budget, actually, because I am a teacher, so I don't have a lot of extra cash. But I also use frequent flyer miles a lot, and I guess that's it.
And I
stay
borrow
with
money
friends.
from my parents.
Yes. You know what?
I pay it back.
Yeah, that's okay.
But that's how we do it. We cut corners, find ways to, you know, make things a little bit cheaper any way we know how.
No matter what in life, if you want to do it, you can make it happen.
Yep. Agreed.
So that's kind of my philosophy.
Hashtag YOLO. What do you most want to do when you come to SoCal? This is from Elizabeth Kilpatrick.
Well, I said I wanted to learn how to surf.
Yeah. We talked about potentially going to do like a surf lesson one morning. Yeah. That would be cool. That's so SoCal.
Like, oh God. Maybe I shouldn't. Like,
oh wait,
totally two-wheeler, dude.
Hang 10 now. Yeah.
Which way is the beach?
Oh yeah. Speaking of SoCal, man, which way's the beach? Is it that way or that way?
That was good. Okay.
Oh God.
But I'm also actually really excited to go to Disneyland too.
Me too. Mm-hmm. Disneyland is something I've never been to Disneyland, so that's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
Just touching the Pacific Ocean, that's something I need to do. I'd like to see some like landmarks, you know, some cultural things in California. So like just the culture and the environment and all that. I'm really big into that. All the different types of areas, good and bad.
Is the Hollywood sign close to there? That'd be fun to go to. I don't know much about Southern California.
Yeah, I'd like to take just cool pictures like that and get around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
23 minutes long.
Oh my God. All right. That looks like all the questions, right? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
All right, so that was it, really. Thanks for everyone for putting in some questions. And look forward to we're each going to, I'm sure, put out a little video recapping what we did this weekend.
Yeah.
It's been a blast so far, and I can't wait for the rest of the weekend to unfold.
Tomorrow we're going whitewater rafting.
Yes, we are.
It's exciting.
Really exciting. But that's all.
Yeah,
Keep on keeping on.
Deuces!
Deuces!